What was the craziest form of VIP treatment you ever seen? The restaurant had a 2.1 on Yelp, and I walked in anyway. It was late, and everything else was closed. The moment I stepped up to order, the cashier looked at me like I'd interrupted something important. He was rushing me mid-sentence, barely waiting for me to finish, and when the food came out, it was completely wrong. I didn't say a word. I took it, ate it, and made a personal vow to never come back. But on the way out, the door swings open, and in walks this guy in a full suit. And this same cashier who looked at me like I was an inconvenience lit up like someone flipped a switch. Biggest smile I'd ever seen from a person at work. He was hanging on every word, laughing at things that weren't even jokes. Then he handed the man a full meal for free. I told myself I'd never go back, and I meant it for about 3 weeks. Then I was starving again. It was late again, and it was the only place open again. Same situation. I figured the service was slightly better this time, so I decided to stay and eat inside. Halfway through my meal, a worker walked straight to my table, grabbed my tray without saying anything, and dumped my entire food in the trash. Just like that. VIP is coming. We need the table. I got up, walked out, and didn't pay. That night I called Nolan and Wade. Nolan is built like a bouncer and naturally looks serious without trying. Wade had a camera and absolutely no problem following someone around in public like it was his job. I found the most obviously fake designer suit I'd ever seen in my life, and I ironed it. The next afternoon we pulled up. I walked in first. Nolan was 2 steps behind me with his arms crossed, scanning the room. Wade hung back near the entrance with the camera up like he was filming a documentary. The entire energy in that restaurant shifted in about 4 seconds. A manager appeared from the back like he'd been summoned. I looked at the menu for a second, then looked up and asked for something that wasn't on it. There was a pause. He said, "Let me check on that for you," and disappeared into the back. They made it. Came out on a tray, no charge. We walked out with full meals, footage, and absolutely zero regret. Now, originally the plan was one time. Get the footage, post it, but I'm not going to lie to you. I got addicted. Same suit, different locations. Nolan stayed in character every single time without ever being told to. Wade was getting better angles each visit. This went on for months. I was genuinely starting to develop a gut from the volume of free food I was eating. Then one night at the 4th or 5th location, a manager sat down across from me mid-meal and asked what business I ran, and I panicked. What came out of my mouth was so specific and so dumb that the entire table just went quiet. I stood up, said, "Excuse me for 1 second," and walked directly out the front door. But when I got home, I uploaded everything. Within the month, they lost their health permit.